I'm Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. We're starting this piano today. This is a 1905 Everett that is sentimental to this client. And as you can see, we've already started taking off hinges and things, getting it all torn apart. We're going to be doing a full restoration on this. 1905 is very old. So maybe before we look at the inside, let's just get a shot of the outside. You can see what kind of condition everything's in. Just pretty typical for a 120-year-old piano. Looks like the keys. Come get a shot of the keys here. You can see the keys have been replaced at one time in the past. So like this kind of plastic obviously was not around in the 1900s, in 1905. Got all sorts of issues there. We've got bushing issues and clicking. It looks like maybe when the keys were replaced. Well, it was actually a decent job. Just bushing issues, really wobbly keys. And these chips here, come get a close-up of the chips. That doesn't happen on modern, all of these modern plastics are much harder than these older plastics. Okay, then in here, yeah, let's have a shot. Inside here, we've got some pretty significant cracks in there. We have a good-looking decal. We'll have to figure out if we can get a replica decal on there. And this plate is pretty dingy looking. We'll repaint that. It'll look amazing. Repair that crack. Looks like, I don't know, maybe something's been spilled on the soundboard. So all of that's going to be refinished and re-lacquered. Okay, tuning pins. You know, things are just dirty. This is pretty typical. It'll just all be cleaned up. We'll put in new tuning pins, and then I don't think the action is. Yeah, we've got a bunch of screws to take out. So let's just get a shot of the action from in here, and you can get a feel for how bad those hammers are. That's I mean, that's some really heavy wear. This piano has been loved. It is obvious with those super deep grooves. That is, I would say, pretty extreme. I mean, I maybe have seen yeah, I've definitely seen worse, but that's probably an 8 or a 9 out of 10 as far as wear goes. That's some heavy wear. Let's just listen to it. So probably tuning pin issues. If it's that, yeah, I mean, either it's been decades since it's been tuned, or the tuning pins are loose. That's not that level of out of tune. When a lot of these others are relatively stable, then you come to notes like those. There's another one. So what you have in string, I mean, well, you have it throughout nature. Everything that vibrates, you have, except for it's a sine wave. I guess that's not in nature. But you have overtones, and so overtones are what give it its beauty. And when you have old strings like this, you've got corrosion and debris that has collected in these coils. Let's get a close-up shot of the coils so you know what I'm talking about. You have debris that collects in those, and that just destroys all of the overtones in the tone. And it sounds more like hitting the side of a bathtub than sounding musical. So that'll be much better. I think this piano's got some good potential. It sounds absolutely awful right now, but I can hear that I like the overall tone. I like the size of this piano. I'm not sure what size it is. It looks like about 5'7", maybe somewhere in that neighborhood. So that's a pretty good size, and it has good power and projection. I think the design, the scaling of this piano was well done. And actually, maybe since we happen to be right here next to this Kurtzman, this piano was painted, so of course we'll be refinishing that. But on the inside, you can kind of get a good feel for what's coming. So that is full rebuild in store for this 1905 Everett.